Welcome to the Additiveware RepRap Prusa i3 build guide. Here in front of us we have the essential parts for the 3D printer. All the various nuts and bolts and washers we'll get into in the individual segments where they're needed. But this is going to make sure we have the parts we need. So here we have the frame that goes with the printer, the threaded and smooth rods that hold it all together, the plastic parts printed from another printer. This is the J-head hot end that is pre-assembled with the thermistor, the ceramic cartridge heater, the PTFE tubing for insulation, and some Captain tape there on the end. We're going to put this in a Wade's extruder. There's a couple of types, but this is the one we chose to go with. And here we have the large and small gear, the idler that already has the 18mm rod in it that's going to hold in the bearing, and the hob bolt, which is going to pinch the filament and pull it through the extruder. Over here we have our movement pieces, our GT2 timing belt, the pulleys that go with it. This printer uses LM8UU linear bearings, 11 of them, and 608 and 623 ZZ roller bearings. And these are the couplers, 5 to 8 mm, that are going to attach our motors and our threaded rods on the Z-axis. Here is one of 5 NEMA 17 bipolar stepper motors with 4 leads that we're going to use in the printer. Our 18 and 22 gauge wires that are going to connect everything. This is the Atmega 2560, basically the brain of the 3D printer. The Ramps 1.4 shield. This is where most of the electronics and wires will connect to on the printer. This little thing is a A4988 stepper driver, which will control the motors. These are your end stops, one for each axis, that will tell the printer its limits. Here we have the MK2B heat bed. This is a surface that will heat up and most of your printed parts will require if you're using ABS filament. And the 30 amp 12 volt power supply that is going to give the entire thing life. Those are all the essential parts. As I said, we'll go over the nuts and bolts needed in the segments where they're required. But let's get building.